Hi family, my name is Nadine and welcome to my channel God in the Home. On this channel, God is the foundation on which we build. Welcome everybody, how are you doing? We're at the start of yet again a new week. Today's video guys, as you can see from the title, I want to talk about being happy at home, or we can find happiness at home amidst hard times, because we all know it. We are really living in hard times, every day things get more and more expensive. Job wise, some persons probably not working, or even if you're working, you're just trying to make ends meet because you have so many things on the agenda. So I'm gonna give you some ideas, some of the things that we do in our home over the years, to make living a little bit more easier and happier for us. I would consider myself, yes, still a young couple. Yes. And just see how we just balance out everything so the family can just be happy in the midst of hard times, yet still trying to achieve our goals. Now, as I was saying about young couple, my husband and myself, we started out as a young couple. I was 24 going on 25, and he was 26 going on 27 at the time when we got married. So fast forward, this is 25 years later. So you see, you are the age them. So yes, we don't have that chicken anymore. No. We are big hen and big fowl. Well, not fowl. Rooster. We are big hen and rooster around here. Alright? So in a few weeks, couple of weeks, I'll be all of 50. Can you believe it? We look hot and young and nice, though. Yeah. Anyways, guys, so today, we started out 25 years ago, as I said, as a married couple. And 2 years into our marriage, we gave birth to our first child. So when our son came into the picture, life was no longer the focus was no longer on just us, my husband and myself. We have to now start to think about the future of this child that we now brought into this world, that the Lord has blessed us with. So, our priorities, we're going to have to get them right. So there were some things, there were goals, and there still are goals that we are working towards. But there are goals that we place because we wanted to ensure that our kids get a very good education. We want the best. We want them to get a solid education. So we know we had to save for that no matter what. And it was always our hopes and our dreams that we would get a car for the family and someday a house, be able to have a house for the family. And so far, God has blessed us with a house and with car. Well, the car we had 25 years ago is not the same one now, but God be praised. He blessed us then and he continued to bless us. So we give him the glory, we give him the honor, we give him the praise. So guys, there were some things that we had to do as a young couple, because yes, we were working, but then you have to, the money not a lot, so you have to be wise in how you spend it. So there are some things that we took into consideration as it relates to food. Guys, we have to ensure, especially in hard times like now, you can't waste food. Do not waste it. If you cook and you find that you end up have more than you actually need at the moment, put it up for storage. You can use it another day, or you can use it another way also and create a totally different meal. If you find that you don't even have a lot of stuff to do, a variety of things. So for instance, you just have bananas. You can make banana porridge in the morning. If you feel like a little snack for the kids or anything, you can cut up some and make your own banana chips instead of go and buy. And then you can also boil banana now and put it with whatever protein you have. And there you have a different meals from the banana. You have cornmeal, you can do the same thing. You can make porridge and you can make pudding and you can make turn cornmeal for us in Jamaica. And some people do the other way where they call it polenta or polento. I think that is how it go, but They know what I'm talking. Yes. So you can use it up in many different ways and get different things from it. So those are some of the things that we implement in our home. We don't waste, and we try to use the things that, if you have a chicken, what I would normally do sometimes when we have the chicken, and I separate the breast parts, and I put the breast aside because the breast can give me things like a chop suey, it can give me like a stir fry, them kind of things. And then I use the other part of the chicken now and I can make a stew. And then if you want fried chicken sometime, you can do that. But instead of eat off the whole chicken one time, nothing wrong if you can afford to eat it. But even if you can afford to eat it, think of the times that we are in and heading into, and see how best you can cut back. You get what I am saying? So and if you have little, these are ways you can do, and you stretch it. You can cut it up and you add vegetables and other stuff to it to kind of let it stretch so it can serve. There are some household, on a Sunday they would have the two different kind of meats. Yes, not no wrong for want that, because especially when you work hard and you want to treat yourself. But again, remember the times that we're living in. Please be wise. Please be wise. Leave something for a rainy day instead of finishing everything one time. You get what I am saying, guys? So you can do stuff like that and create different meals. The next thing that we do in our home, before I go there, so guys, when you are, just look around you and see what you can do to help you to achieve your goals. Because you see, before our son was born, it was always a desire for my husband then, when we just got married, that he wanted to purchase a car for our family. Because one of the things he said he didn't want when the baby come into the picture, we are caught at the bus stop in the rain and and the sun and all of that and everything with the baby. He wanted us to be able to move about comfortably. So we were working and he was saving on the side. But what my husband did, and many persons probably wouldn't do it, but every day I lift my hat off to him, because I really do appreciate the things that he did and that he continues to do for our family. And I see the effort in which he put out to ensure that these goals were met. What my husband did back then, 25 years ago, when he had the dream that he wanted to purchase our first car, in addition to working and saving towards that goal, he would go on a Sunday or any day that he is not working. He would get up very early in the mornings, and he would put on a gloves and he would get that big garbage bag, and he would walk on the street, and anywhere he sees an empty plastic bottle, he would pick up that empty plastic bottle and put it into the garbage bag, and he would take them home. And when he have an amount, he would now take it to the place that collects these bottles for recycling. And then in exchange, he would get money for it. And each time he would do this and carry it and collect the money, that money would be added on to what he is saving. These were things that my husband did to ensure that we met that goal. You get what I am saying? Sometimes people, they see your glory, but they don't really know the story, But when you put in the work, the amount of work that you put in into reaching your goal, it will determine how fast you get there and how well you get there. You can't just sit back and be laid back like that. Look around you and see what you can do, because sometimes the one income alone, it not really work out. So you have to try to see what else you can do on the side. It might look small, but every little make a muckle, as we will say in Jamaica. One cocoa, it full basket. Yes, you will reach there. So these were some of the things in do. I kind of make a little jotting at them because I don't really want to leave out anything. But one of the things that we have to do when you want to reach your goals, you have to get creative. As I said, we do that with the food part. But certain things that you need in the home, you can save money. You can save money if you can do them yourselves. So we're going into the DIYs now. You can save money when you do it yourself. What I do, guys, if sometimes I see plants, when my flowers come up from outside, because I love plants. I love flowers, and me just love plants, and they just give this peace and this calm to me. So sometimes I bring a little bit of the outside and the inside. So instead of always spending money and buying the artificial ones or anything, whatever I grow outside in there, and it look nice enough to me, I bring it on the inside and spruce up the space and make it look nice, because this is our home, and I think it is my duty as a wife and a mother to make this space as comfortable as I can make it for my family. So when we come home at the end of the day, we're always happy, we're always relaxed while on our way to achieving our goals. Because remember that you have somewhere something that you're looking forward to, so there are certain sacrifices you have to make, but you can be happy while doing it. Because if we're on that journey and we feel sad and depressed and feel like, Lord, every day I just work, and I can't see what I work for, and I just work, you can get tired and depressed and can't bother do it. Not true. So you have to make yourself happy on the journey while you're doing it. You get what I say? All right now. So what I normally do, guys, let me show you what I normally do when to spruce up my place from time to time. Let me turn the camera so you can see. All right, guys. So now, you see this, guys? Recycle and reuse. This is a candle jar. I had candle came into this. Now, normally what I do once my candles are finished, I would try, and it's glass. I like anything glass and anything that I think look fancy, look nice. I scrape out the melted wax from in there, and then what I would normally do is I would use this now as a vase for my plants. So I'm going to demonstrate what I do with it. So this is it. I have some gravel in here, so I'm gonna pour some in there. I pour the gravel in there at the base. Catch some water. And these are pieces of plants, flowers that I took from outside. I don't really know the name of everything, but I take them up. I just put it together, and if it look nice and suit me, that is what I use. Alright, this I think this is like a palm tree. I think a young one was growing a while ago when I look outside and I pull it out. So I put them in the water. The gravel in that is at the base acts as a support for them when I stick them in. Keep it standing. You see? So this is what I do, guys. I just fix it however I want it to look. This little, I think this is called a poison ivy, not certain. Or exura, not certain either. But this has the pop of color that it add in there. So this is it, guys. Stand up. So I just chuck them in there. It look like it could take more, but you just put as much as of it in there as you want. But see it there, guys. So I put this in and create a little thing for my and I can put this in any area in my home, and instantly it brighten up this space. So this is it. And there's no special way to fix it. You just fix it however you like it. I don't know when I did trouble final because it did look alright before. And now it's alright. It has stressed me. But anyway. So yes. This is what it looks like. Right there. Now I am going to put it up on the shelf above my laundry area. And that's where it will stay until I'm ready to change it. Now remember, it's water in there, and you have things like mosquitoes. So you know you have to throw away the water on a daily basis, and then now you keep you have fresh water in there. And from time to time you can add to this and you can remove. So this will soon get the leaves looking droop and fall off. You can always look what is growing outside in the garden and you can then add it to it. All right, guys, so this is it. So instantly the shelf above the laundry area, it comes alive. And I love when I look around in the home, I just see these little, this little greenery around me and the splash of, color, the different color and thing. It just instantly lift your mood and lift your spirit. So, things like these we can do to just spruce up around the home so you feel nice and comfortable, even while doing the chores. Another thing too, guys, you see this here? Okay. This is the entertainment center that we have, right? This is one we have. It's been in our family for 25 years. 25 years, guys. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. While you're on your journey to achieving your goals, some things you can't just do because it is in style and all of that. You work with what you have because you know where you are going. When you have reached where you're going and you want to do otherwise, then fine. Again, I brought this from the outside and I put it inside. The planter that it is in, let me move it. This wooden planter here, I see they have these in stores, people go and purchase them and stuff. But lucky for me, I have a very handy husband. And he made this for me. He made a pair of them. So I just use them and put my vase in there and put this. We call it creeper, but I think the correct name is pothos. And that is what I have. And it is the same across here. That's the other one. So these are some of the ways that you can you make things for yourself using the things that you have around the home. Up top there, I don't know if you can see it, I'm short. That frame on the wall. A friend of mine, somebody went away and brought me those necklaces. Now, I don't wear a necklace, but I didn't want to be impolite. I took them anyway. And what I did was I had the frame and I just put them on the frame. Just anyhow. And it came out looking like that and I thought it looked like art. So I just hung it up on the wall. Nonetheless. Yes, guys, those are some of the things that we do. That's my husband over there. All right, this mirror that is on the wall again, guys. This is from a medicine cabinet that was originally over the face basin in the bathroom. And we removed that medicine cabinet and put a mirror there instead. This is the door of the medicine cabinet. And we took it down. My husband built the frame. I spray painted it. And we framed the mirror. And now it is in our living room looking quite nice. Guys, this planter over here is another DIY. A friend of my husband made this pot. Is a planter. I guess you can use it outside, but I chose to use it inside. Initially when we got it, it was spray painted in green. But I kept it that way for a while and then I spray painted it in this color to match in with the decor that we have at home. And this is inexpensive, a very inexpensive way of decorating, because I can, instead of buying a new vase each year or whenever I feel like changing something, it is less expensive for me to go and get a can of a tin of spray paint, and I just spray paint it into the color that I like. The arrangement that is on the inside, some of them are store-bought, but this silver one in the front here, guys, this is grass that we stopped and cut from the roadside. Yes. And I dried it and then I spray painted it silver to just, add a little fluff into the whole arrangement. And I can change that color whenever I am ready. This is another potted plant that I have on the inside. This is inside of the bedroom. And this is not what you call it, a flower pot per se. This is actually a bucket that I have. And I am about to spray paint it, not today, but I will be using the spray paint to change the color and let it look more like a flower pot. And then I have this ZZ plant in it. It's quite healthy. And the good thing, the thing that when you're putting live plants on the inside, it's best you place them in areas where you can get some amount of natural light that is coming in to to catch it, so it helps to let the plant look more healthy and alive. So I have this one close to the window, so from time to time you shift the curtain so that it gets as much natural light as possible. But it's doing very fine and it is healthy looking, and I am loving it. Loving it. Remember I told you guys about the grass that we cut on the roadside and I put into the planter out in the living area, into the vase in the living area. The bottom part of the grass, the stem, this is what I put inside of this vase. I just cut off this part now. I did not spray paint these. I just let them dry naturally and it maintained the natural color. And I just stick them in here and I spray painted this vase right here and I just stick it in there. And simple. And I love the way how it looks and no money spent right there. The chest of drawer along with the dresser. These we have for as long as we have been married, which is 25 years. Yes. And they are strong and going just the same. This was not the original color. It was originally white. When it was just made, it was white. But over the years, we wanted a change. And we did this ourselves. We got the idea from a friend of ours. My husband and myself, again, we spray painted it into the color that it is today. And we are loving it. And whenever we want, we can just change the knobs, replace them ourselves with ones that we like, and we can change the color whenever we like. Again, a very inexpensive way. Instead of buying new furniture while you're on your way to achieving your goals, if they are not broken, then don't fix it. You can just modify it to help you to be happy while we're in the hard times and we're working towards achieving those goals. So guys, you see, our kids are at this stage where they're at the university and college level. Our son recently finished college and our daughter has just ended her first year of university. So these were things that we had to do and sacrifices that we had to make in order to see to it that they get to reach this part. So you won't regret it. It still doesn't make it easy because it takes money for college and university. It is not cheap. But at the same time, by making these decisions earlier in life, it makes it a lot easier for you to reach these ends, reach these goals, and you do so still being happy by the DIYs. And it helped to keep you, it bring out the talent in you that sometimes you didn't even know that you had, and it relaxes you, that peace. It gives you that peace that that comes with just your focus. You take your mind off the cares and the hard times that we are living in and just put your hand to work. And then when you see the masterpiece that you have created, it just feels so good. It is a good feeling. So, you can't lose. You can only gain by doing these things. You see, try them and you'll see it. All right, again, things that I do to beautify the bathroom. I spray painted that bottle silver, and then I just put some decorative sticks in there. to help to spruce up this corner. Put water in there. I picked those flowers this morning and put them in there. On top of the tank, I put a basket, and those are kebab sticks. I just dropped them into what was once a candle jar. Again, reusing the candle jar and make a creative piece for the bathroom. This wall mounted shelf was a piece of, it was a glass tabletop that my sister was throwing out some time ago, a few years back. And I took it. And I took it to a place where they cut glass, and I had them cut it and make the shelf for me. And then when we come home, I screwed it up on the wall, and it comes in quite handy in the bathroom. My husband made this wooden planter. I did not want it on the outside because I thought it looked too good to be out there. So I put it inside the bathroom, and then I store things in there like my tissue and any other things that I want to put in there. And you know, when you get the gift basket, you just use them to store your combs, your brushes, whatever you want to store in them. See? Inexpensive ways again. You can get a lot of ideas when you watch like YouTube and Pinterest. This is an idea I got off Pinterest. We saw it. I liked it. This is a sign that is above my son's bed. Chase after your dreams. We want him to see this every day when he wakes up. Again, his dad made this from scratch. Painted it, write the words on, and this looked like something you could buy in a store. This is very nice. Love it. And the last but not least, guys, this is what I like to call the grateful corner or the grateful square. My husband also made that key, what you call it? Something to hang up your key on. So this grateful corner is things we are grateful for. It's things we are grateful for. We're grateful for the key to our car and the keys to our home. God has been good to us. Amen. And guys, another thing that will make us very happy in our home in hard times is the whole aspect of giving. Yes. It is more blessed to give than to receive. It says so in Acts 20 and verse 35. It is more blessed to give than to receive. And by giving, I mean like times are hard, really, really hard. For us, what I normally do over the years, we would go into our closet, and whatever we have that doesn't serve us anymore, and it is still in very good condition, clothes, shoes, whatever it is that you have that is in good condition and it doesn't serve you anymore, see who you can find and give it to them. The joy that comes with giving, it is a blessing, I tell you. And times are hard. Maybe the need for us is something else, but somebody else's need is that which you have that no longer serves you, like a piece of furniture, or as I said, clothes, or anything at all that you have. It don't have to be money. It don't have to be money. It can be something else that somebody need, but you have them for years and you're not using it, but they're still good. Times are hard. Let us help each other, the weak among us, and we give to them. So every year I go into our closet and I take out things in there that no longer serves us, but still in very good condition, and we pass it on to somebody who is so happy to get it, so grateful to receive it. So what do you have around you that you can do at this time to help make, somebody in the home, in our family, to be happy in these hard times, And another thing to help us to be happy in this time is being content. And being content, I don't mean that you're going to just sit down and don't try. No. You're working towards your goal. So at every phase in life, when you climb the ladder and you reach a certain height and you are there, be content while you are there until you are able to move on to your next level. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? In 1 Timothy 6 verse 6, it says that to godliness, let me find it. and read it so you hear it. 1 Timothy 6 and verse 6. But with godliness, contentment is great gain. You hear that? But godliness with contentment is great gain. So yes, we have godliness in our homes. We have God in our homes. So we need to be content and have contentment. And contentment don't mean just sit down and just settle right this up. No. God expects us to be wise. He wants us to get better and to grow from strength to strength in all area of our life. But where we are, find happiness, find the joy, find the peace there. And contentment is not the same as happiness. It is a sense of satisfaction that comes with what you already have. You understand? But contentment aids in the feeling of helping you to feel happier. That's what it does. All right, guys. So I hope that you found this video to be a good video, a helpful video, and look around, see what you can do to make your home a more happier space in the midst of these hard times. Until next time, see you again, and God in the home.